Why is Captain Crunch a hero? It all started with Squish, the Sogmaster.
Sog them.
The Milky Way was on its way to sog everything. Could nothing resist? Captain Crunch cereal took a direct hit.
Still crunchy, still sweet, still delicious.
But would a shield of Captain Crunch cereal really beat the Soggies?
So crunchy.
We ain't afraid of no Soggies.
Captain Crunch cereal is a delicious part of this balanced breakfast.
Alright, today I want to take a look at Captain Crunch and some of the toys that would come inside of the associated cereal line. Now, Captain Crunch isn't the same Captain as you might know him today. Captain Crunch originally originated in 1963 by Quaker Oats. Captain pilots a ship called the Good Fish Guppy and was born on Crunch Island in the Sea of Milk. He had a dog, originally named Sea Dog, and 4 orphan children that were his crewmates on board his ship. He used to always try to avoid Jean Lafoot, an evil pirate that was always out to steal Captain Crunch's cereal. Now, as the years would go by, Captain Crunch would evolve into the Captain we know now, with different flavors like Christmas Crunch with pieces shaped like trees, Halloween Crunch with different ghosts, pumpkins, and other Halloween-themed items, and even other stranger varieties of Captain Crunch, like Race Car Crunch, which was NASCAR-themed, I guess? But now with the Crunch Berries, this is where I want to talk about today. You would have the Soggies, which were the nemesis of Captain Crunch. You had Squish here, the Sogmaster, whose main goal was to sog everything in the universe. His loyal Soggies, who I always thought kind of looked like boogers. They were rather gross looking, but just were globs of milk that were people. And of course our hero Captain Crunch, determined to keep everything crunchy and foil the Sogmaster. The series became so popular that Quaker Oats even made a comic in conjunction with Marvel that, believe it or not, featured Spider-Man. And he actually fought the Sogmaster to free Captain Crunch from the Soggies and the Sogmaster. I'm not sure if this is actually licensed by Marvel or not because there's no logo on it, but I do think this is an official comic, and it's really crazy to see Spider-Man in this series. Alright, so as you can see here, I have 3 of the cereal toys that you would find inside of either regular Captain Crunch cereal or the Captain Crunch Crunch Berries. Now, these little figures came out around 1985, and that was the whole start of the Sogmaster, well, pardon the pun, but Sogmaster saga. Here we have Captain Crunch, and I think he looks pretty good. He has his little French hat with the C on it, a little revolutionary style naval jacket with his buttons and pins and the little cuffs there on the top. And he has his big mustache and chin, and looks pretty cool. A good little figure. And you can see on the back, that's the date stamp and the rest of the detailing, 1985, so really cool. I always liked these toys a lot because I remembered the commercials, and they were so goofy and funny that these kind of always stuck with me. And next here we have Squish, the Sogmaster, and he's really cool. He was the first one I actually found out of this series. Because I didn't remember exactly what he was. I just thought he was like some weird Dungeons and Dragons piece or something with all these mechanisms on the front of his chest. And I really like the eyes. They really portray kind of how evil he is. He just looked like some random evil robot. So I didn't even know it was a Captain Crunch toy till I kind of looked him up. And on the back here, you can see he has all the tubes hooked up to his back where he has an extra supply of milk to get everything nice and soggy with his milk cannons and stuff like that. So he's really cool. He's like a Darth Vader kind of cereal toy. Looks really neat and a lot of good detail. And this is my favorite one out of the bunch. There was actually 2 of these, so I only have 1 out of the group. I didn't know there was a second one. This is the actual Soggies. And this guy has a little hat on the top there. That's what that orange thing is. And you can see his face. And he just looks all squiggly and drippy and weird. And I think he's supposed to be like a soggy piece of cereal. Or maybe just like a glob of milk. I was never really sure. But again, like I said, they're really gross looking. They just look like boogers. Like, they're really weird. But they're kind of neat. They're funny. They're goofy henchmen. And they're funny and dumb. And the best thing that I like about these is that if you hold them under a lamp for a minute or two, they glow in the dark. So how cool is that? Like, you gotta love any toy in the 80s that glowed in the dark. Alright, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the Captain Crunch cereal toys with me today, and I'll see you back here next week. Hey guys, if you liked the video that you just watched, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you do the Facebook, Twitter thing, follow me at #GameRetro. See you next time.